Hello my beautiful people and welcome back to the channel. I'm Ace Magicians here with
SuperShadowStar, who has been recently kidnapped again. Please don't grab the bat.
We'll just have to find out whether I use it or not, because today we are going to do another Bendy trailer. The newest one is Bendy the Cage.
Yeah, it's Bendy versus Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat.
This is obviously our first time watching it, so you will get to see our reactions towards it, as well as any theories that we might have. It's a 50-second trailer, so it's not that long, but we'll just see where it goes.
Yep, hit the intro! It's Reverse Pac-Man.
Shush.
We all know how it ended.
Henry?
How Audrey stood against the ink demon. How we all came to her rescue in the nick of time.
The
But how
axe.
did we escape the pit?
I don't
How
like
did we
it.
get away? Now there's a story.
Henry, new villain? Henry villain arc?
Featuring Johnny Cage.
An all-new Bendy game now in production.
First game?
And that's it.
That
was not a lot. Wow. That was...
disappointing.
Wow. I'm severely disappointed, actually. Wow. What?
I'm not like disappointed that we're getting a new game and stuff. It's just, it doesn't look that good to me. Henry's face looks really weird, and the axe looks worse than in the previous games. Is it just me? Future Isaac, compare the Henry from last game to this one, and do they look really weird? It's probably a mobile game, like you said, though.
That would be true. It'll probably be... I don't think this is the next actual Bendy game. I think it's gonna be one of the ones kind of like Boris in the Dark Survival. I think it's gonna be one of those side games that will release Easter eggs for the actual game when it comes.
But at the same time, that game looks pretty good, too. It didn't decrease in quality.
I'm sorry, I'm just disappointed in this. Like, very disappointed. I mean, I knew it was short, but it did nothing. I'm sorry, I gotta see that again real quick.
Just a little bit. Reverse Pac-Man.
Yeah.
We all came to her rescue.
Well,
in the
there's the
nick of
axe.
time. But how did we escape the pit? How
Escape
did we
the
get
pit.
away?
Oh. Oh. Wait. Yeah. I now get it. This is like during Bendy and the Dark's revival. Because if you remember, the record was in the pit that was guarded by all the searchers when Aubrey went in it.
Oh, he's
And
not being
if
a
you
villain. He's just going... This is his story during the
So
Dark
this
Survival.
is... Oh! That's clever, actually!
Oh, I got that. We were idiots.
Oh my...
Okay, we got a little confused on a lot of things.
So first of all, Henry was talking about how they escaped the pit. We didn't realize what the pit was until thinking back to Bendy and the Dark revival. And then we remembered Aubrey was going in and trying to find the tape to reset everything to show the ink demon. There was the pit, which is where they held all of the timeline skippers. So we finally figured out that this game is supposed to take place during Aubrey's adventure, and we might even get to play as some of the other characters and understand how they escaped.
Just like we could play as Sammy Lawrence, maybe he has his own journey.
Oh,
And then at the end of his journey, he's like, "My lord!" Splat!
Because immediately, Allison, shoots him with the Tommy gun. Love Allison, by the way.
Oh, I thought Bendy squished him.
No, it was Allison shooting him. Anyways, so there was Henry, there was Sammy, Alice already got out. Tom and Allison were never captured.
What happened to the giant head thing? Did he escape
Oh,
too?
yeah. What's his face? Piedmont, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I have no idea if he escaped, actually. I never went to check that out. Maybe I might have to do another playthrough. Oh, no. Anyway, but also, that's it. We might get to use the secrets finder thing. In the first game, you remember how you could use the lamp to find secret notes?
What is this called?
Yeah. Well, when we went back, we noticed that everything was gone. The Tommy gun was gone, the axe was gone, and the secret finder was gone. But anyway, very sorry. We did not mean to roast the game for the first 2 minutes of this.
In case we do put that footage in. If not, cut this out.
Of course.
The only thing I don't like about the game right now is the visuals. And that's just because they look a little weird to me.
Maybe once the finished version comes out, we'll get used to it a lot more.
Henry's face just looks a little weird, and I don't like the new axe. I prefer the old one.
Once again, putting up pictures right now. Yeah, look at these in my hands. Look at the differences. I think that's all the thoughts we have on this trailer. What do you think, Shadow?
I just want to say this. If the first level is exploring Henry's cell, seeing what's actually in there instead of just darkness, that would be interesting.
And I really want to play as Sammy, because I love Sammy. He's the best.
Do you think that Allison and Tom helped them out, though?
I don't think so, because Allison was surprised to see Henry at the final showdown.
Well, that's because she didn't talk to Alice and Tom.
True. Maybe.
I actually have a prediction. Remember that stray Boris we found crawling through the vents in the beginning of the game? The first person we play as is that Boris, the one we saw crawling into the vents. And then it leads off to Henry or something. That is my prediction, because we don't know why that Boris was there. It was not Tom either.
It wasn't Tom. That is a good prediction. My prediction is we get to play as Sammy. I'm sorry, I love Sammy. I know this probably isn't happening, but if we could play as Sammy, that is gonna be the greatest thing ever.
Tomboy sexy man. Here's one other prediction I have for this. When we get to the more important parts of the game, the ending will be the original ending, but when the record starts to play, things slowly turn back into the first game. And then Johnny Cage pops out in his minivan, throwing Scorpion's head out. Hit the outro!